Arya, is my voice okay, beta? Show me the thumbs up. Is it echoing? Okay, thank you. Right, I am recording here for you people so that you can watch this and revise the concept in your exam days later. This is this worksheet number 1 that we are going to revise. In this, the first question is express 256 as a power of 4. So this should be the power of 4. Now, if you know, if you have learned that, that is well and good. If not, you can find this by prime factorization of 256. So because this is an even number, I am prime factorizing it with the first prime number 2. So dividing by 2 means cutting it into half. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 5 divided by 2 will give you 2 because 5 cannot be divided. So 4 will be divided by 2, which is 2. And 1 comes here. 16 ka half becomes 8. So this is 128. Again dividing it by 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. Again, this is an even number divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 32. Again, even number divided by 2. 3 divide नहीं हो सकता है 2 से, इसलिए 1 less we'll take. 2 we'll divide by 2, 1. And जो 1 बचेगा, that will come to this 2 and we make this 12. This 12 divided by 2 is 6. So 16 is the half of 32. Similarly, divided by 2 means cutting it into half. Again, dividing it by 2 means cutting it into half. Again, dividing by 2 means cutting it into half. And then dividing by 2, you get 1. So that is over now. What is this now? This is 2 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 2 to the power 8. But in the question, they have asked you to make it 4 to the power something. So what you will do here, you will make this 4. 2 twos are 4, 2 twos are 4, 2 twos are 4, and 2 twos are 4. How many times 4 is repeating itself? 4 is repeated 4 times. So 4 to the power 4 is your answer. See, 2 to the power 8 is correct answer. You're getting 256. But if you take this, you will get 0. Why? Because they've particularly asked you to make this into 4 to the power something. Now, this is this question number 2 that we are revising. Question number 2 says express 729 as a power of 3. So it is as a power of 3. So 729. This should be 3 power something, no? Power of 3 they are asking, no? So that means we shall start prime factorizing it. Now this is an odd number, you cannot start with 2. So let's see if this is divisible by 3. Yes, because 9 is also divisible by 3 and 7 plus 2 is also divisible by 3. That means 729 is divisible by 3. If you haven't learned that table wherein you know all the powers, that is shared in the first video of this chapter. When we have started this chapter in 7th grade only, we have given you a complete table. If you learn that, that is the best and quickest method to do this. Now this is 7 to 29. Now let's start doing it with 3. So 7 divided by 3 means 6 divided by 3. So that will be 2 and 1 remainder will go to 2, making it 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 9 divided by 3 is 3. That's 243. Now again check if it is divisible by 3 or not, because it is not an even number, you cannot divide it by 2. So check if it is divisible by 3. Yes, it is divisible by 3. Why? Because 3 is also divisible by 3 and 2 plus 4, 6 is also divisible by 3. The sum of all the numbers or the individual digits that are given, they should be divisible by 3. So now let's divide it by 3. I know 24 divided by 3 is 8 and 3 divided by 3 is 1. So that's 81. Again, this is not an even number. Try if it is divisible by 3. Yes, it is. 8 plus 1 is 9. Because 9 is divisible by 3, 81 is also divisible by 3. So now I am again dividing it by 3. 8 is not divisible by 3, but I know the smaller number than this. 6 is divisible by 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. The 2 that is remaining, 2 will come to this 1, making it 21, which is divisible by 3 at 7. So 27 again divided by 3, 27 dividing by 3 is 9. 9 divided by 3 is 3 and 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this is 3 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 to the power 6 is your answer. Option B. Let's begin with the third question, wherein they are asking 2048 as a power 2. So this is as a power 2 means the power should be 2, no? The power should be 2. So वैसे तो मुझे याद है 1024 is 2 to the power 10, right? And 1042 is 2048, that is 2 to the power 11 should be the answer here, है ना? तो लेकिन आपको step by step method I'll show you how to do this. Let's begin doing this. This is 2048. You are dividing it by 2 because that's an even number. Dividing it by 2 is the best. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 0 will come as such. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 2 again. 5, 1, and this 2. Now this is again gone. 256. Again gone. 1, 20, and 8. Again dividing by 2, 64. Again divided by 2, 32. Again divided by 2, that's 16. Dividing by 2 means cutting into halves, no? So quickly half the numbers and write it. So what is this? This is 2 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 to the power 11. So 2 to the power, nothing is here the answer. So that's D, none of these. Let's do question number 4 now very quickly. This question here tells us that which one is greater. Which one is greater? For this, we need to analyze all the numbers. 2 to the power 3 is 8. 3 to the power 2 is 9. 1 to the power any number is 1 only. 4 to the power 2 is 16. So which is the greatest one here? D part. Question number 5, express 432 as a product of power of prime factors. So as a power of prime factors means prime factorize it and write it in the exponential form. So 432, it's an even number. Let's cut it by 2 first. Dividing it by 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2. 3 nahi ho sakta, 2 se divide, take a number smaller. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 remainder will come to this 2 and make it 12. So 6. 216 again divided by 2 because it is an even number, that is 108. Why is this 0 here? Remember, most of the students make this mistake when they are dividing this 216 with 2. They'll write 18 here, which is the most common mistake. What you need to do is when you're dividing 2 with 2, you get 1. When you're taking next two numbers all together, you have to put a 0 here. So that will be 16 divided by 2 is 8. So 108. This is one very common mistake that kids make. So don't make this mistake here. Now dividing it by 2 again. This is 54. Again divided by 2, 27. Now this is not an even number. Divided by 3, 27 divided by 3 is 9. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. So how can I present this now? 2 to the power 4 times 3 to the power 3. That's the final answer. Where is the answer? This is this B part. Let's move to question number 6 now. They have asked us the value of minus 1 to the power 55 here. Whenever you have a negative base and there is an odd power to it, the answer is always negative. Final answer is always negative. Whenever there is negative sign in the base and negative base and the power is even, you always get the final answer as positive. Now here, this is minus 1 to the power 55 given in the question. 1 to the power 55 is 1 only. The answer will be negative for sure because this power is odd here. Whenever the power is odd, the final answer is always negative. So this negative comes from this rule and 1 to the power 55 is 1 only. So minus 1 is the final answer. Which option is that? That is option A. Similarly, whenever you have minus ka power even, you get positive answer. This is used in question number 7. In question number 7, they have asked you minus 1 to the power 500. Negative base ka power whenever is even, you get positive answer. 1 ka power 500, 1 ka power anything is 1 only. So the final answer is positive 1. So B option. Now we're doing question number 8. 2 to the power 8. What is 2 to the power 8? You have to learn the milestone. I have already shared all those with you. Let me write it once again for you. 2 to the power 2 is 4. 2 to the power 3 is 8. 2 to the power 4 is 16. 2 to the power 5 is 32. 2 to the power 6 is 64. 2 to the power 7 is 128. 2 to the power 8 is 512. 256, sorry, my bad. This is 256, and then 2 to the power 9 is 512, and 2 to the power 10 is 1024. 2 to the power 11 is 2048. These, if you learn it, it makes it very quicker. Then 2 to the power 8, they've asked. You can multiply all those 2's and see also. That is 256. How can you do it? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. If you haven't learned that yet. So 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 twos are 16, 16 twos are 32, 32 twos are 64, 64 twos are 128, 128 twos are 256 is the answer. This is how you learn it. So B option is the correct answer. Now the next question is simplify and write in the exponential form of this. Okay. So yes, the bases are same and they are getting multiplied. So here you can use the law of exponent. Let me clear this board for you once. It is very good if you learn these things. So you'll write it twice and you'll be able to learn it then. So it's better to go for it. Now we are doing this question number 9 on screen. 2 to the power 2 times 2 to the power 5. So that means the bases are the same which are getting multiplied. So it is that law x to the power m times x to the power n. Bases are the same and they are getting multiplied. What do? You write the base once, x, and add the powers n plus n. So this is what we'll be doing here. 2 we'll write once and powers we'll add. 5 plus 2 is 7. So 2 to the power 7 is the answer here. This is the answer. We'll be now discussing question number 10, which will be the last question for the day. Rest you can attempt by yourself, 11 to 15. Question number 10 is simplify and write in exponential form of this. So again, the bases are the same. The question is minus 4 to the power 100 into minus 4 to the power 20. So again, the same law will be using x to the power m into x to the power n. That means x written once and powers will be added. So we are doing the same minus 4 to the power, once we are writing this, base we are writing once, and 100 plus 20 is 120. You have to leave the answer like that only, need not even try to solve this because they have asked you to leave the answer in exponential format. So that is 100 plus 20. A part is the answer. Try for question number 11 to 15, make it a PDF and submit it to us for checking.